Hello, this is Dalen75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Roleplay of Dragon Age Origins. I am the human noble Aiden Kuzlin, and we are currently in the ruins, searching for a way to get to the werewolf lair. The werewolves who are so plaguing the... Damn it. Can you not turn that trap off? There's traps here. It doesn't seem to be able to do anything about it. Oh yeah, the werewolves who are so plaguing the Dalish elves and preventing them from helping us against the Darkspawn. So, help the elves first, and the elves will help us.
Yes?
With your crazy helmet, Zevran. He can't unlock that one. There's chest here. Dalish longbow. Should sell. And there's a bit of a dragon horde here. Health poultices. Silver medallion? Silver necklace is adorned with a large silver medallion, okay. Oh, emerald, topaz, malachite. Lots of gold, almost 20. Definitely take that. New codex, Falandin friend. Did we get... We got a new bow, I think. Not sure if it's better for Liliana. So I guess this area of the ruins. We're gonna have to continue forth. Cunning broadens a character's access to skills and helps find weaknesses in enemy armor. Most rogue talents also receive a direct bonus from high cunning. Yes, cunning is very important for rogues. So is dexterity, actually, especially if they're an archer. What? Another spirit? Like a soldier's peak. Corpses. Now these corpses are... They have the spirit from the Fade spirits in there. Quite a lot of them. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go this way.
I shall do. As you say.
Wow. This place really is ruins. I take it the elves once lived here in abundance. This is probably a very beautiful place back in the day. Back in ancient times. Since the Dalish, it's not Dalish, it would predate the Dalish because they live off the land. They move. They're nomadic in the forest.
On it.
Dalish armor. We already have that, so... Well, if it's Dalish, it's Dalish, but I don't think they're the ones who built this. I think they've come in here recently, though. Maybe they're chased out by the werewolves or the undead. Don't know. But they've been in here more recent times than the ancient elves, so. And I'm stuck in a web. Made it out.
I will put you out.
Where are you running? Jeez.
It shall be as you say.
She says, I cannot be defeated, and then a second later, she runs into web. Enough with this web. Enough with the spiders. I can't stand those things. There's the spirit again. Hopefully there's no more traps here. But there's a lot of undead corpses on the floor.
Mommy? Mommy, no matter, son.
Are you looking for your mother? Can I help you find her?
Mommy! Mommy!
Calm down. What are you seeing? Oh. Yeah. Sees a lot of undead around us. We're surrounded. Let's kill him fast. We're not going to be taken down by undead, of all things. Whirlwind. Shout, war cry, and whirlwind. Come on, whirlwind. You see all the ones I paralyzed with my shout?
No quarter shall be given. There is no glory in bloodshed. That could not have taken as long as it did.
That was a lot of them. I don't know if this place is cursed, but that's crazy. Has so many of them. Charred corpse? Maybe no, the dragon would have eaten it. I don't know what burnt it up. Another locked chest. Place is full of chests. Bit of coin. A broken crate. Has a bow in it. Oh, what's over here? A sarcophagus.
It is begun.
Fancy scroll. A scroll of parchment decorated with fancy gold handles. Okay. I don't know who would want that. Tablet. This earthen tablet is covered in pictographs. Pictures that are like words. The new quest, Elven Ritual. Complete the ancient ritual. The earthen tablet you recovered is covered in writing, perhaps Elven. Most of the lettering is faded, making it indecipherable. There are numerous pictographs, however, which seem to indicate some kind of cleansing ritual to perform prior to honoring the dead. The first pictograph depicts a filled earthen jug being placed on an altar. The second shows an elf kneeling before the altar and praying. The third shows an elf taking a single sip of water from the jug. The fourth shows the elf emptying the remainder of the water in the jug into a pool. The last shows an elaborate doorway, perhaps opening or closing. It is unclear which. Well, that's interesting. Does Codex tell me? Just basically describing it. What I just read. Okay, so let's continue on. I'm not sure where that ritual is supposed to be performed, but we'll continue on. This is on fire. Who's been... must be the werewolves. I don't know, maybe they come out this way. More corpses. Nice, I'm picking up more corpses to down this way. What's in here?
I shall do it.
Let's go. Make sure they're not going to follow us behind. Let's clear them out. They're two this way. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go.
As you wish. These things can have unusual powers.
What? There's more of them? There's one in the room. A bunch more coming out. Come on. Behind. Stunned.
Quickly, we must
And that's that. Hopefully there's no more of them.
It is begun. As you say.
Okay, what's in here? We got a broken crate. Some elf fruit in there. Phylactery. Okay, so we're going to face another revenant. This elaborate artifact has a gem-like structure that contains what appears to be blood, fresh and liquid even after all this time. The gem is vibrating slightly. Show the artifact to the other party members.
A device meant to hold a spirit, perhaps? Such would be my guess. Though, what might be left of any spirit within after such a long time trapped?
It looks elven, all right. Considering that what I know of my ancestors, you could fit into a gem half that size, that's all I could really tell you.
Elf magic.
That's all Sten has to say. Touch the gem. The gem is warm to the touch, and your mind immediately begins swimming with visions, images, and memories from a life not your own. Maybe this isn't a revenant. The presence in the gem is at first alarmed when it senses your touch. It recoils in fear, and the images that rush your mind are ones of imprisonment and loneliness. I'm going to try speaking to it. Who are you? What are you? The presence thinks quickly, bewildered. Finally, it decides that you are indeed real and not a product of its fevered imagination. More images flash through your mind. Time that the presence has spent trapped within the life gem. Time where the presence has slept, gone mad, and then slept again. The presence has no name it can remember. You get the sense of an elf, a mage, in glittering silver armor, but this was long ago, remembered as if through a fog. How did you end up in this gem? You see images of a great battle. Elves and humans both screaming and attempted to flee from some terrible presence. What that presence was is blurry and lost to time. The presence fled the destruction by using the life gem, escaping its body. It was sure that someone would come to rescue it, but no one did, not until now. You were once a mage? You see images again of the elf in silver armor, one who is mage and warrior both. The name for the order he belonged to translates in your mind to arcane warrior. What is an arcane warrior exactly? The presence can remember little. You see images of an order of elven mages who channel their spells into their strength, fighting as arcane warriors to defend their charges. The presence could give you what knowledge remains within it of how to become an arcane warrior. You are no mage yourself, but you could teach such knowledge to those who are. This is all the presence has left to offer any longer, the last of his memories. In return, the presence asks only one thing from you: oblivion. How would I give you the release you seek? The images that come are faint and uncertain. You see a stone altar and the life gem placed upon that altar. The life gem then vibrates and explodes, destroying the presence within forever. The yearning that follows this image is keen and almost hopeless. You could teach me to become an arcane warrior? The images that the presence sends are desperate. It will give you what memories it has. Whoever follows the arcane warrior's path will be the last of its order. Is there nothing else you can offer me? The presence has nothing else to offer. It possesses nothing and remembers little of life from so long ago. Yes, I will try to help you. The image becomes tinged with desperation. The presence cannot remember where the altar is, but it knows the life gem must be placed on it. Approach the stone altar with the gem. As the life gem nears the altar, the presence becomes overcome with emotion. Could its endless nightmare finally be over? Continue. The images that are sent to your mind depict a clear question. Do you still wish to learn the skills of the arcane warrior? The presence is ready to teach you now. Yes, give me your memories. The memories flood into your mind. They are hazy and incomplete, but enough for any mage to gather a few of the talents that the arcane warriors once possessed. Continue. Now the presence asks that you keep your promise, release it from its internal prison. Place the artifact on the stone altar. The last images from the presence are ones of joy. Oblivion will be a welcome relief. Continue. And I completed that quest. And specialization unlocked arcane warrior. I think I already had that though. Placing the life gem on the altar destroyed it, granting the presence the release it would crave for centuries. Very, very interesting. At least we helped out some being from all that. Oh, there's still more that way. Is there anything up here? Pile of bones. With a bit of coin in it, so that's always nice. There's still a hallway that stretches off for a while this way. Spider hole. Oh, I'm detecting a lot up ahead. So this is pretty far away. Let me see where did I find... It was back here. Demons everywhere down there. I'm going to backtrack and try to find out what's the other way before we continue on, because it seems like everything is going that way. Just make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, straight ahead. That's what happens when corridors branch off and you want to find out everything. A fountain, an altar, a metal door. I can't seem to open it.
This won't take long.
Key required. Okay, apparently we need a key. Is this the ritual, perhaps? How does it go? The Elven Ritual. The earthen tablet recovers covered in writing, perhaps Elven. Most of the lettering is faded, making it indecipherable. There are numerous pictographs, however, which seem to indicate some kind of cleansing ritual to perform prior to honoring the dead. The first pictograph depicts a failed earthen jug being placed on an altar. And we'll do that. Well, it's the fountain. The water in the pool appears cool and clean. It is refreshed from some internal source, perhaps magically. Submerged in the water is what appears to be a small earthen jug. This is my 5th video made in a row, and after reading this I feel like going grab a big glass of water. Clean, fresh water we get from the delivery. Drink some of the water. The water is surprisingly refreshing, but otherwise has no special effects. I'm definitely going to get a big thing of water after this. Examine and test the water carefully. Well, I should have probably done that first, but the water appears normal, and dipping your hand into it, it is cool to the touch. It is definitely circulated by some unknown force. Take the earthen jug. You take the jug out of the pool. It is made of clay and appears to be none the worse for its long submersion. Fill the earthen jug with water. You dip the jug into the water until it fills up completely. Leave the pool alone. So, say to put it on the altar. Filled earthen jug being placed on an altar. Second shows an elf kneeling before the altar and praying. Okay, so put the jug in the altar and then pray. The altar is plain and covered in a thin layer of dust. Numerous carvings over its surface. Numerous carvings cover its surface, but most are eroded beyond legibility. Examine the carvings on the altar more closely. Most of the carvings are faded. What little you can make out involves a scene where the honored dead is laid to rest inside a grand chamber. There seems to be some kind of process involving the altar before the body can be laid to rest, but most of those runes are illegible. Place the filled earthen jug on top of the altar. The filled jug is now on top of the altar. Kneel before the altar and pray. You kneel before the altar and pray, touching your forehead to the ground as depicted on the tablet. You feel a sense of rightness and approval around you. Okay, I didn't go so far as to see what's after this. Leave the altar alone. Hopefully that won't break the ritual. Kneeling. Third shows an elf taking a single sip of water from the jug. Fourth shows the elf emptying the remainder of the water in the jug into a pool. Take a sip, and then pour the remainder back into the pool.
I shall do it.
Atop the altar sits the earthen jug filled with water from the pool. Examine the earthen jug on the altar. It's currently filled with water. Take a single sip from the water in the jug. You carefully take a sip from the water in the jug and then replace it on the altar. Take the earthen jug. You take the earthen jug, nothing is on the altar now. Leave the altar alone.
Very well.
Water in the pool appears cool and clean. Okay. Dump the water in the jug back into the pool. Slowly you spill the water out of the jug back in the pool. As soon as the jug is empty, it suddenly shatters, the pieces falling into the pool. And the door opens. And I think I leveled up. Didn't I? One more season? Yes, I have. Level 16. What to bring up? My dex definitely needs to go up. Without a doubt. And I can go to superiority now. It's not just stunning when I make a shout. Knocks nearby opponents off their feet unless they pass a physical resistance check. And then I still don't have the dex to get the last dual weapon talent, so we'll go with superiority. Okay, so that's good. Let's go ahead. I don't know what awaits us. Looks like there's a ghost up ahead. More sarcophaguses. Paralyzed room. Those are always nice.
Do not let them overwhelm us.
More walking corpses.
Watch out! Don't give them the advantage!
Sarcophagus. There's more than one sarcophagus. Is it called sarcophagi? I don't know. Missed this one. Ice arrow. Are we running out of room? What's our packs? Still have some room left. I've got a lot of gifts to give away. If I can give gold and silver bars to Zevran in camp, then that will help to light my pack. Are you looking for your son?
Nay, Goran Sudale, Goran!
Oh. You need help? Are you lost here, spirit? Odd. Oh, and we have shades. Okay, so I'm gonna go after this one. Zevran, go after... No, he's already doing it. And Sten's doing what I already wanted to do anyway, so... Oh, this is a caster. Let's try to stun it. Yes! Down it goes. Oh, it's still alive. Damn it. I thought it was dead. Okay, it didn't kill it. Perhaps lightning will.
I shall do it.
Yes. And Zevran's become more seasoned. And Sten's become more seasoned.
It is begun.
More Dalish gloves. Don't we have like 4 pairs of those now? Elven burial chamber. Juggernaut plate armor. It's the last piece. I didn't actually expect this. I forgot about it. Lots of resistances. Sten can definitely use that. New Codex Euthenia. To the ancient elves who existed during the time of Arlathan, Euthenia was an act of reverence. Elves did not age. They were not immortal. They were not immortal, but they did not suffer from deterioration of mind or body. They suffered only from a deterioration of spirit. It did not happen often, but the oldest of the elves were said to reach a point where they became weary of life. Memories became too much to bear, and rather than fade into complacency, they voluntarily stood aside to let newer generations guide their people. Euthenera means the long sleep, in which the elder would retire to the chamber that was part bed and one part tomb. To great ceremony from all the extended family, the elder would succumb to a slumber from which they would not wake for centuries, and often never. In time, the body would deteriorate, and the elder would die in truth. All the while, family would continue to visit the chamber to pay respect to one who made such a great sacrifice. With the arrival of humans and the quickening of elven blood that ensued, the practice of Euthenera began to fade. When Arlathan fell, it ceased forever. From what is passed by Hassandriel, Lord of Halamshiro. I don't know where Halam Cheryl is. This is a very ancient place then. This, I would have to say, this is from the time of Arlathan. I don't think it's Arlathan itself. Okay, so we have Juggernaut armor. We have 2 people that leveled up. They're seasoned up. Seasoned up? It's no better. They've gained a season. Let's go to Sten. Now his armor will all match. Nice. Like a big silver knight. And he's got 30 armor. He's got 68 defense. See, his defense isn't that good. My defense is really good, and I have more armor. So let's put Warden Commander armor on me. Now I look really good. Very nice. My armor went down 2, though, and so did my defense. What? Oh, Blood Dragon Plate has 6 defense and 30 health, so I did lose that for the looks. That's fine. Wish my helmet was a little bit darker, but to match the outfit. Okay, so Sten, if I can give him my helmet. Let's see. Do a switch of helmets here. Seems to go better, not perfect, but better with the look. And I don't like the look of the helm of Honleith, but it goes better with the armor. It's +2 to all attributes, +3 to armor. Well, that's okay. Now, Sten, you definitely need dexterity. Does that not help with defense? Dodge incoming, more likely to dodge incoming blows. So I'm going to give him all that. He also needs more willpower and more constitution when we get a chance to do it. Well, gets a new one of these. I might as well give him improved combat tactics. I need 12 cunning. Okay, he doesn't even have that. I don't know what to give him. Don't really use trap making. Let's see. Destroyer. Few can stand against the savage blows of a destroyer. Every attack sunders the target's armor, reducing its effectiveness for a short time. The effects of multiple blows are not cumulative. It's good to me. I'll go to Zevran. And with Zevran, he needed more strength, actually. I'll go that route with him. And he gets Device Mastery. Awesome. So,
shall we?
Should be able to pick just about everything. He's just 1 cunning or 2 cunning below Liliana, so he's really good at picking locks and hopefully traps as well. Taking traps apart, I should say. So I'm going to end the video here, guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.